Welcome to the Big Give Back. I'm Sabrina Petit Holmes.
And I'm Salvador Victor, and today we're here to celebrate something special, the spirit of legacy and generosity at Bethune-Cookman University.
This is our official day of giving, a chance for Wildcats everywhere to give back to the university that gave them a chance.
From students and alumni to faculty and friends, every gift given today helps us build on the foundation that Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune gave us.
And that's the heart of the moment, understanding what she gave and why we give back.
So to get started, we're gonna take a look and reflect on the words and wisdom she left behind. Here is her last will and testament.
I'm Mr. Brown, the attorney engaged in March of 1953 by Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune to file her last will and testament. This was the most unusual will I had read in my life. It was replete with wonderful items that she left for us to share, none of which were tangible, all of which were invaluable. And as I read this powerful document, I can see her as she was then, sitting here in this very chair. But her words, her true gift to the world, offers an inheritance of freedom, integrity, power, and victory, and breathes life into generations now and yet to come. Here then is her legacy. I leave you love. Love builds. It is positive and helpful. It is more beneficial than hate. I leave you hope. Our growth will be great in the years to come. Yesterday, our ancestors endured the degradation of slavery, yet they retained their dignity. Today, we direct our economic and political strength toward winning a more abundant and secure life. But tomorrow, a new people, unhindered by race taboos and shackles, will benefit from more than 330 years of ceaseless striving and struggle. Theirs will be a better world. This, I believe with all my heart, she said. I leave you the challenge of developing confidence in one another. As long as we are hemmed into racial blocks by prejudice and pressure, it will be necessary for them to bend together for economic betterment. I leave you a thirst for education. Knowledge is the prime need of the hour. I leave you a respect for the uses of power. We live in a world which respects power above all things. Power intelligently directed, can lead to more freedom. I leave you faith. Faith is the first factor in a life devoted to service. Without faith, nothing is possible. With it, nothing is impossible. Oh, faith in God is the greatest power. But great too is the faith in oneself, she wrote.
I want you to keep your hand in God's hand. I want you to keep your feet on the ground.
I leave you racial dignity. I want my people to maintain their human dignity at all costs, she said. I leave you a desire to live harmoniously with your fellow man. I leave you finally a responsibility to our young people. The world around us really belongs to youth, for youth will take over its future management. If I had a legacy to leave my people, it is my philosophy of living and serving. As I face tomorrow, I am content, for I think that I have spent my life well. I pray now that my philosophy may be helpful to those who share my vision of a world of peace, progress, brotherhood, and love.
God bless you. God inspire you. God dedicate every single one of you anew today to go out and shine.
My God, I pray that 50 to 100 years from now, that this document, this legacy will take roots in the hearts and minds of young people, like it has for me.
I've been the dreamer, but oh, how wonderfully you have interpreted my dream. You are interpreters. And now, as I stand on the sidelines, as I watch the great throng go by, I want to ask you to take the torch that was placed in our hands possibly 20 years ago and carry that torch higher and higher and higher until the spirit of brotherhood shall have enveloped the world and mankind everywhere will understand.
What a priceless gift she left for us. I'm Mr. Brown, Dr. Bethune's attorney. I love you.
Woo! If that didn't give you chills, I don't know what will.
Right. Dr. Bethune's words still hit different to this day. It's powerful to think about all that she left us, not just buildings and books, but values.
Yeah, hope, courage, faith, and a belief in us, that's the foundation she gave, and that's why we give back.
Yeah, speaking of legacy, let's talk about the soul of this campus. The pride, the BCU Marching Wildcats.
Up next, we're stepping into the sound of the Wildcat Nation. We had a chance to talk to Dr. Donovan Wells about how the band keeps growing and how your donation is keeping the music alive.
It's not just halftime shows, it's scholarships, experiences, and excellence in motion.
So get ready to turn your volume all the way up because here comes the pride.
prayer now. Please tell your ego to shut up. Being like y'all would mean accepting a $237 million check that ain't worth a $2.37 gift card from the Dollar Tree. Now let me tell that class is excessive. The only man in the world that guarantees to show up, survive, a bunch of wild men of the Little Brooklyn University, the Pride. The fan said, can't tell me nothing. Come in with from the pantheon of Germania, the 5 horsemen, the W5. The regular band, well, assistant director, Stan Posey, Give me the emotion, rest of my love. Testament to the power of control. Control of what they say, control of what they do. 40-year goal, Janet Jackson, control. We feature our sophisticated flags to the tune of the 1991 ballad from Mint Condition, Breaking My Heart, Pretty Brown Eyes. direct the band. I got you already made that mark because we made it 50. And no, y'all not myself. We win. Remember last year?
Hey, what's up, Wildcat family? This is Ken Moore, class of 1979, the voice of the Marching Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman University, the storyteller of our sound. Hey, if you will, do me a favor. Today we ask that you stand with us. The sound doesn't continue without you. The legacy doesn't grow without you. And this movement needs your love, your support, and your financial gifts. The Marching Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman University have marched through decades of tradition, carrying the rhythm of resilience and the rhythm of that HBCU pride. Every flag raised, every step taken, every horn blasted, all comes at a cost. Uniforms, instruments, travel, scholarship, opportunities, they all come with a cost. So today, we ask you to give for the music, give for the students, give for the future of the greatest band in the land. Because this program creates leaders, not just performers. So I'm calling on every Wildcat across the nation, including you, to be a giver. Remember this, it's more than halftime. It's more than horns. This is legacy. This is excellence. This is the only band in the world that's guaranteed to show up and show out. We practice under the lights. We rode buses all night long to represent this university. We marched in the rain, in the heat, with no excuses and only one mission: be the standard. So as you reach deep in your pockets, remember this. This is more than a band. The Marching Wildcats are an institution inside the institution. Let's go, Wildcats.
My name is Donovan Wells. I'm originally from Smithfield, Virginia. I'm a graduate of Bethune-Cookman, 1984 graduate of Bethune-Cookman University. I've been teaching, I've just completed 41 years of education, and 29 of those years have been here at Bethune-Cookman. In the upcoming year for the band program, I would like to see what we have just flourish even more. I would like to see us musically flourish and get even stronger. I would like to see our graduation rate get even higher. I would like to see our students, when they leave here, branch out into more fields, more careers that are more lucrative for them. Well, the culture in the band program is, I want them to be able to understand that life goes on. You know, you might be having a bad day, but the job at hand still has to be done. You know, if you graduate and get a six-figure job starting out right from Bethune-Cookman, there are expectations that they have. And if people are paying you that kind of money, they want to see that kind of productivity and results from you. Same thing within the band program. We don't make excuses. The job has to be done, and it has to be done the correct way. And it has to be done by this day and by this time, because we have a performance schedule. So a performance schedule is unforgiving, you know. And so if you can do that in band, you can take that same discipline, that same sense of excellence, that same sense of time, urgency, and completion to jobs and to your career. And hopefully it will benefit them in their careers. One of the things that I'm proud of about our band program, if you set music aside, is our graduation rate. Our graduation rate is extremely high. Before COVID, we graduated between 50 and 60 people a year. Since COVID, we've been graduating about 40 a year, because the band is a little smaller since COVID. We're still working to get our numbers back, but we're proud of our graduation rate. We're true to everything that we say that we're going to do. We're true. We're true to music. We're true to academics. We're true to educating our young people. We're true to representing the university. We're true to being ambassadors for the university when we go out. So we're just true. We definitely need funds for the band program. I would love to see us travel in the SWAC. You know, we haven't taken a trip to a SWAC school since we've been in the SWAC. So I would love for the band to start to travel in the SWAC, but that costs money. That's an expensive endeavor, you know. So I would love to have an endowment for the band. An endowment will allow the band over the years, for the next 50 or 100 years, to the endowment can grow, and that will ensure that the band will always have funding to keep our band program where it is. And our band program is such a vital part of the image of Bethune-Cookman University. But I would love for the students that came through the band program, especially those that came under me. The band program was very good to them. It was very good to me. It still is good to me. and I would love for them to give back to the program that really they help establish. They're a part of this program. And all alumni can be a part of giving back to the band program, but I would especially like to call upon the students that actually put on a uniform, got on the field, and did some performances.
Hey Wildcats, it's the Big Give Back, and we are so excited to kick off the Big Give Back with our first donation a week early.
I'm so excited to support this initiative. The Lead Firm is a comprehensive consulting firm that partners with over 150 institutions of higher learning. Today, I'm excited to give to this initiative, and my hope is that this is the start of many gifts in the future.
Thank you, Dr. Benjamin and the Lead Firm, and Hail Wildcats.
Hail Wildcats.
We're back with another Big Give Back check donation. Today we have Bridget Tolbert representing Four Rivers Barbecue. Thank you so much for your generous donation.
Thank you so much. From the founding of our company, our CEO, John Rivers, has always wanted to have a company that was built on giving back to the community. And through our ongoing program, Peace, Love for the Greater Good, we're able to partner with BCU and donate this year this $5,000 check. We just want to say thank you so much for partnering with us and letting us be a part of this program.
Thank you, Bridget. We're so grateful for your partnership and investing in our students.
Hail Wildcats.
Hail Wildcats.
You just heard the sounds of the pride, the world-renowned Marching Wildcats, and how your support keeps their legacy alive. But that's just the beginning. Still to come on the Big Give Back, we're talking student success, academic excellence, and alumni impact that reaches across the globe. Don't go anywhere. And while you're here, don't forget, you can give right now by scanning the QR code or calling the number at the bottom of your screen. We'll be right back after this short break. I'm Larry Steele, and you're watching The Big Give Back.
At Bethune-Cookman University, every day starts with promise. Here, education sparks innovation, and passions drive aspirations. Faith is the first factor in a life devoted to service.
Without faith, nothing is possible, but with it, nothing is impossible.
Bethune-Cookman University, where nothing is impossible.
At VyStar Credit Union, you inspire us to deliver on our promise, to do good for our members and our communities. That's why we offer more banking options, like better rates and no hidden fees. We also give back, donating several $1 million to hundreds of nonprofits each year. Better financial lives, stronger communities. That's our focus. VyStar Credit Union. Do good. Bank better.
This idea came to me probably 3 or 4 months ago to find a way to raise $2 million. $2 million would go toward a restricted account for this university to use for deferred maintenance. We currently have over $75 million worth of deferred maintenance. I'm looking for 2,000 individuals to give the university $1,000. $1,000 from 2,000 individuals turns out to be $2 million. That would go toward that deferred maintenance. Give you a good example. 3 years ago, I guess it's been now, our football team got caught because of a hurricane on the road playing a ball game, and they were stuck out of this city for a full month. They were stranded out of Daytona Beach because they could not get back here because of the maintenance problems that we had. The need is there, the need's been there, and it won't go away. We've got issues that can't be seen. I've already given the first $1,000. So instead of $2 million, I just need help getting $1,999,000. 2 Starbucks a week will support this program. These are little things that we can do to support this institution that we all say we love. I have here a pen that I'm going to pass to the next individual. But I'm going to wear this pen until the next individual comes along with $1,000. You don't have to pay it all at once, you can. But we're asking you for $1,000 for 1 year. That equates to $83.34 a month. Most people want to make sure they know how their money is being used. Because of this program, I've asked Dr. Paramore to have this as a restricted account that can only be used for deferred maintenance. She's agreed, she's setting up the system to do that. Now I need your help. Thank you.
We laid this wreath on the grave of a woman who was undoubtedly a general and a giant in the world.
I hope students will know that you can plant a seed, and if you nurture the seed over time, you can reap a tremendous harvest. And that's what the 120th anniversary about Bethune-Cookman stands for. It means that Dr. Bethune sowed seeds, she planted trees, and here we are now reaping fruits, vegetables, all kinds of great harvests through the lives and impact of the students who studied here, who graduated from here, have gone on to productive careers and lives, started families, traveled around the world as she did, and had all kinds of results in everything they pursued.
"120 years of the existence of Bethune-Cookman University is an incredible achievement, especially considering that the school was founded by a woman during a time when there was no women's lib. There was nothing that protected women and gave us rights, but this amazing visionary was thinking about the generations to come, wanting to follow this call, this vision that she felt God had given her, and to pursue that with all that she had. It is quite amazing that not only we are here after 120 years, but that she even founded an institution in a place that was considered the city dump. Absolutely amazing.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to our 120th anniversary celebration. Yes.
Xavier.
Founder of Urban One, the largest Black-owned media company in the United States. This is a very emotional experience for me. Women inspire other women.
my observation that all of us have been inspired by such powerful motivation and are committed to continue her legacy for as long as we can.
He served as the Chief Judge of the 9th Judicial Circuit. Please welcome Chairman Perry.
I leave you the challenge of developing confidence in one another. I leave you a thirst for education.
The first female police chief of the Orlando Police Department. She was elected to Congress to represent the 10th Congressional District of Florida, Congresswoman Val Demings.
120 years. Now y'all know there are a lot of things that don't even last 120 days.
Without faith, nothing is possible. But with it, tonight we declare that nothing is impossible.
It was a beautiful experience.
It was awesome. It was beautiful. The spirit of Dr. Bethune was alive in the building.
Ignited a fire in me.
$120 years and counting. Now that's not just history, that's heritage.
From one woman's vision to a thriving university that changes lives every day, Founders Day reminds us how far we've came.
And if you've ever been on campus for homecoming, you know we celebrate that legacy with style.
Homecoming is a vibe, y'all. The alumni, the students, the cookouts. It's an energy that's unmatched, where the past meets the present.
Now let's take it back to the wildest, the loudest, and the proudest week of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, Homecoming 2024.
If you were there, relived it. If you weren't, don't worry. We got you covered.
Let's take a look at it.
Come have some fun, bring the energy, bring the passion, and we'll give you the spirit.
Lose their mind when they leave me stunned. Boy, lose their mind when they hear me coming. All the haters get to running when they hear the chopper drumming. Bumping. All the lose their mind when they leave me stunned. Boy, lose their mind when they hear me coming. All the haters get to running when they hear the chopper drumming. You already know you ain't even gotta wonder. I was voted #1 rapper to drop this summer. A one-hit wonder, how the hell you figure that? My rhymes like fiends screaming, give me that. I'm being like a monkey in that 73 dome. Eat a desert eagle, reaper smelling like it's gone. Got a bitch named Judy with a real big booty. Boost all day, keep it rockin' Fuji. If it's a problem, I suggest you let it go. Got some over there on hill and the low. I beat the block up, you can hear me when I'm coming. If it's a problem, man, the chopper start drumming. All the hoes lose their mind when they leave me stunned. Boy, lose their mind when they hear me coming. All the haters get
Yeah. I don't usually do this, but BCU, can I say to y'all? Yeah. Yours, mine, ours. I could do this for hours. Sit and talk to you for hours. I wanna give you your flowers and some champagne showers. All the shrimp and lobster towers. But it's me that gets devoured. Ooh, when you do what you do, I'm empowered. You give me a superpower. Together the world could be ours. You sit me up on the counter. Instantly it's thunder showers. Storming for a couple hours. When we finish, take a shower. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. I could do this for hours and hours and hours.
Now that's how Wildcats come home. I'm still not over Homecoming 2024.
The outfits, the performances, the love. BCU Homecoming hits the spot.
But even with all that energy, BCU is always rooted in purpose, and nothing reminds me more than that than Lead Like Mary.
It's more than just a program. It's a movement. Inspired by Dr. Bethune's leadership, Lead Like Mary challenges us to speak out, step up, and serve.
Whether you're a student leader, a change maker, or someone who's just finding their voice, this recap is going to inspire you.
Let's take a look at what it means to lead like Mary.
It's beautiful. She did this for us. She founded this school because she felt like we needed the education.
I met new people. The classes are really good.
Don't stay inside. Like, meet new people. Get yourself familiar with the campus.
Good evening, Wildcats. As your acting president, I'm honored to greet you during our 120th year.
The first thing we do is thank God for the opportunity to serve.
Let's lead like Mary. Now let's get this party started.
To lead like Mary, I think it's to have your priorities together. You're here for your success. Put yourself first.
Get involved immediately. If there's an event, go.
BCU! Let's get loud! Come on, kids! Spell it out! C-A-T-S! None other than Mr. Jermaine McKinney, the Dean of Students.
You can do whatever you put your mind to. Don't be afraid.
Do everything you need to do to get your degree.
And carry that pride when you walk around this campus.
I actually heard about the GAP program through Miss Harper herself. So if you don't know who Miss Harper is, make sure you go find out.
Hello, Wildcats. My name is Jewel Harper, and I am the scholarship coordinator here at Bethune-Cookman University.
I had told her like I was having problems with my balance and everything, and she said, well, how much? And this, that, and the third. And then that was actually just this semester that I was needing some help with everything, and she ended up telling me like, oh, I have a program for you, I have a assistant program for you, and so we just went from there.
I was awarded a scholarship by the GAP program, the Graduated Assistance Program, and it was able to help me finish paying for my tuition.
A program that helps people, students like me, who can't finish paying for school.
I think specifically with it being the graduation assistant program, I think it probably goes to if you're trying to graduate, pushing towards graduation, or if you just genuinely need like some help, you know, with your balance and everything like that.
Everyone needs to understand that every dollar counts, because at the end of the day, the objective is to help as many students finish and get to that finish line as possible.
I would not have been able to graduate if the GAP program did not give me a scholarship. I'd been working since my sophomore year to pay off this scholarship. My balance was $8,000, and it hadn't been until simply this year that I'd been able to get it down to $2,000. And if it wasn't for the GAP scholarship giving me the $2,000 to pay that off, which I genuinely thought I wasn't going to be able to do at this point, I would not have been able to get that money. So I wouldn't be able to be here. I wouldn't be graduating in 2025 right now. You know, I would have to have gone back another semester, a whole nother year, just to finish paying off my balance. But I didn't have to do that because of this program, and I am so grateful for everything they've done for me.
Oftentimes when students are receiving scholarships, they're never disappointed, they're never sad. It's always a feeling of great joy. And I think that donors should understand the impact that their dollar, big or small, has on each and every recipient that is blessed to receive their money.
My
name is Sherelle Shaw Thornton, and I am the campus recruiter with Suncoast Credit Union. I am excited to represent Suncoast today as we are offering $25,000 towards sponsorship and support of Bethune-Cookman University students. We have a love for HBCUs, and we're excited about this partnership. We're excited to be working alongside Bethune-Cookman University. We're excited for the students that will be impacted and what we can do together. We believe in Bethune-Cookman University's mission, and it aligns with the Suncoast mission. And today is just the first day of our future together. So we're happy to be a part of Giving Day. Thank you.
Hey Wildcats, we're back at it again with another check. I have here with me the Women's Advisory Board to present a donation of $14,000.
Good morning. We are ecstatic about the opportunity to make a difference. And we are here to present a check that represents 40% more than what we gave last year.
Yes.
This check is in the dollar amount of $14,000.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. McFadden.
You are
and the Women's
welcome.
Advisory Board. We are truly grateful for your support.
Thank you for the opportunity to give.
Greetings, my name is Fred Thomas III, a 2008 graduate of the great Bethune-Cookman College. The motto for our school is enter to learn, depart to serve. The school has added a new addition to that motto, which is return to invest. And that's why I'm mentioning this today. Today is Give Back Day to BCU. Obviously, we all have been engaged with regards to the presidential search, and I think we're all excited about the future of Bethune-Cookman College, now university. Through that, I'm giving a donation on today of $1,000. I'm a member of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I'm encouraging all my brothers to also donate to Bethune-Cookman on this day, but also my classmates and friends from the marching band, from Bethune-Cookman University, and encouraging each and every one of you all to donate. If you have friends, family, or others that you want to donate to this great cause, we certainly encourage you to participate in this worthy endeavor. In order to ensure that our school goes forward, not only do we need an effective president, which we know that we trust the Board of Trustees to make the right selection, but we also need the support of our alumni. So there's your challenge and there's your charge. No amount is too small. Thank you for your support of Bethune-Cookman University, and we look forward to your contributions.
Hi guys, my name is Arnell Spencer. I am the on-premise director for SR Parat. On behalf of Michelle P. Connors in SR Parat, we want to donate $5,000 to BCU athletic program. Michelle is, I want to say, a big pillar in the community with the adult beverage. We sell, like Coors Light in the market, and she always tried to support the higher learning education institutions, and she tries her best to support every year. It's only $5,000 this year. In the past year, she has given, in the past 2 years, she has given $10,000 a piece. So we're trying to work back up to that amount. But on behalf of her, we want to thank you guys for everything you do, educating the youth, and we're going to do our part to keep supporting you guys as much as we can in the years to come.
That's what it's all about, closing the gap, so our Wildcats can walk the stage, debt-free and proud. Those scholarships make a difference, and you can be the reason a student finishes strong. We're just getting warmed up here on the Big Give Back. Still ahead, a deep dive into Wildcat athletics, academic innovation, and inspiring messages from our alumni who are making major moves. But you don't have to wait to make your impact. You can give right now by scanning the QR code on your screen or heading to cookman.edu/give or picking up the phone and calling the number below. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Big Give Back. This is Larry Steele, voice of WELE 1380, The Cat.
Welcome to Bethune-Cookman University. Founded by the visionary Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune with just $1.50, 5 little girls, and the faith that moved and still moves mountains. Our visionary founder's dream was to empower African American children, women, and men. And from its beginnings in 1904, Bethune-Cookman has been doing just that. And 120 years later, through the transformative power of education, it is her faith that continues to power our dreams. Today, BCU is a vibrant and diverse community. Our academic programs are top tier, and our professors are not just teachers. They are mentors who genuinely care about our success. But life at BCU is more than just the classroom. From praying together in athletics, to swag surfing to the music of the world-famous Marching Wildcats, there's always something exciting happening here at 640 Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune Boulevard. Community is an integral part of who we are. Driven by our founder's legacy, we remain inspired to make a real impact. Whether locally or globally, we know how important it is to give back. We are committed to leaving the world a better place than we met it. Come find your place, here at the home that Mary built, Bethune-Cookman University, where nothing is impossible.
What do we look for in our banking? It's simple. We're looking for somewhere that helps us save.
So we can live our best lives.
Every day.
Like Suncoast Credit Union, one that gives back to the community.
To me.
And me. So I can manage my money whenever and wherever I need to. Pay my bills. Check.
Suncoast keeps your life simple.
And we're back. It's the big give back, and trust, the momentum is just getting started.
Now, if it's one thing BCU knows how to do, it's compete. In our athletics program, yeah, we stay making that noise.
From every Wildcat athlete, they put in the work. And with a recent gift to our tennis program, it is about to level up big time.
We're talking a $100,000 donation that's gonna make a game-changing investment and a real difference.
Let's look at the Wildcat report that talks about what this means for our programs, our campus, and our future.
Let's go.
Yeah.
This is the Wildcat Report.
Wildcat top 3, Wildcat top 3, 1, 2, 3! Woo!
Another big tennis match for the Bethune-Cookman University's women's tennis team. The team continues to grow with new energy and support fueling their passion for the game. That's Zahara El-Zine, an international student from Zimbabwe who found her place at BCU.
I had looked up Bethune-Cookman actually back when I was home, and I really liked the way they carry their sports, the athletics department, as well as the tennis team.
Thank you, USTA, for your generosity.
To help bolster the school's tennis program, the United States Tennis Association, USTA Florida, recently awarded a generous $100,000 grant to support BCU's tennis efforts. The funding will go towards scholarships, new tennis courts, and more.
This is a promise that USTA Florida is now an equal partner in the success of this program.
USTA representatives were in attendance for the grant award ceremony, celebrating the exciting step forward for BCU's tennis program.
And what we're hoping, by helping them get to a certain level, they might want to coach one day when it might come back to schools, right? So it's very important that they get the same opportunity.
I know here they're going to use it for part of their the building of their courts.
The team currently practices at Derbyshire Park and Sports Complex. It's a short drive from BCU, but it's difficult for some players like Zahara to get to.
I believe we need tennis courts on campus because as an international, I don't have a car. So if some of my teammates or coach isn't able to make it to practice, I would still need to practice. However, this is a bit far from school. It's not like walking distance.
In addition to the USTA grant, other funding sources, including matching grants from organizations like the Daytona Beach Racing and Recreational Committee, will contribute to future projects.
People are excited, so I hope to, if we could get something going construction-wise by the summer, I'd be in heaven.
With the support of the USTA and other key contributors, the future looks bright for the Bethune-Cookman University tennis program, and the Wildcats are ready to make their mark.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Give Back. I am Reggie Theus, the athletic director and head men's basketball coach, and I want to welcome BCU family, BCU fans, and alumni. You guys have been so gracious in all the things that we've been trying to do here at BCU to upgrade and build our championship culture in athletics. We have a scores table that you guys have been so gracious to help us with. We're $15,000 short right now to finish that off. We also have a shooting machine for men's and women's basketball that is not operable anymore. We have to get it fixed or we have to get a new one. It's about $5,000. You know, when we start to think about BCU athletics, I think about the words that always coming out of my mouth, and it's about championship culture. Our athletes are showing us what that championship culture is supposed to look like. 2 of our track athletes making it to the regionals. We have our baseball team, phenomenal baseball team this year, win the SWAC for the first time in school history, make it to the regionals, and had 2 very solid games against high major schools. I think that they've done a tremendous job. Coach Hernandez has done a fantastic job with that baseball program. And quite frankly, I love being around the guys because I enjoy, because this is what I try to do with our teams, and I talk about to our coaches all the time. When you have a team that is player-led, that's how you build champions. The coaches do their part, but then ultimately the players really galvanize the team together and they lead. So that team on the baseball field and a 3.5 GPA off the field, just phenomenal. A lot of thumbs up for them. We're all here trying to make sure that we can continue to thrive in athletics. Think about our tennis team. We're right now, the USTA gave us a tremendous donation. We're now going to build 3 tennis courts behind the nursing building that our guys will be able to, our girls will be able to practice on campus and really have a home that they can feel proud of. So we're looking for great things with Coach Wallett and the tennis team. I always smile when I think about our football team. Now we have an on-campus football field. We have a locker room with showers. We're in the middle of building the Limeron multiplex right now. The facade is going up. If you go down ISB, you can see the progress in that. And all of these things are happening because of your help as fans, alumni, and people who just want to see Bethune-Cookman thrive. Not only on the court, but academically, a 3.2 GPA. When I talk about GPAs, let me just make this clear. Our entire athletic department has a 3.2 plus GPA. We graduate almost 80% of our athletes in 4 years. So it's not all about the sport. It's about being successful. Our jobs are to create successful people. And these teams and the sports, they give them the tools to really take those things into their lives and make something of themselves. And I want to thank you for the gracious donations you've given all of athletics. We could not thrive the way we are if it wasn't for your support. So thank you for that. Think about the volleyball team going to Costa Rica this year, and that trip is solely been funded by your donations. So thank you so much for that. It's going to be a tremendous experience for the ladies going to Costa Rica because that's something they're going to take with them for the rest of their lives. Not only the great opportunity to play volleyball, but the life experience that we're trying to give our athletes. It's just a blessing and for all of us. Thank you so much for your help in advance. We'll keep you updated on everything that we're doing, and we really do appreciate you all for all that you've done for BCU Athletics. Hail Wildcats!
I'm Jeff Hurt, and I'm a commissioner with the Daytona Beach Race and Rec Board. And on behalf of the other commissioners, we're glad to present this check to the Bethune Wildcats. And if you can, please support us at the Spring Turkey Rod Run and the Fall Turkey Rod Run at Thanksgiving. The more money we make and the more people that come out, the more able we're to donate to the Wildcats.
Cookman today at 2 o'clock, and it's a game they probably should have won by more than what they ended up winning by.
Bethune-Cookman football is absolutely pitiful. Once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Get out here. We made too many mistakes, and that's on us as coaches, and got to get that corrected.
They believe that they're the #1 HBCU in a bunch of different categories.
Classic. Can you share with me why this game is so big? It is one of the premier events in the country.
Well, it's been a rivalry forever. We have to put the nail in the coffin.
Watch out for Darnell Dees because this guy has serious game. Coach Woody told me that he wants his team to play. Just come outside for the night. Take your time. Get your life.
The coach's son, Raymond Williams III, he's the quarterback on the defensive side of the ball.
Hi, my name is Raymond Woody Jr., head football coach at Bethune-Cookman University. I would tell the donors that we're very, very appreciative, and we want the donors to come around because it's about not us, but it's about we, the community. And if they can come around and embrace and to see what we're doing with these student athletes, I'm sure a lot of people will want to donate more. Well, obviously, we want to be champions in the classroom, on the field, outside the classroom. I mean, we had a 3.25. They say that was the highest in school history. Don't know how true that is, but we will ride with that, and like I say, we want to build student athletes and we want to be champions, but you start in the classroom first. Well, I tell you what is real important, the world we're living in now, with NIL, add more scholarships, it was 85, now it's 105. We're able to get more quality student athletes here at the institution. I mean, it's huge. Just come around and look at, our student athletes, performance. I mean, we're building this program, the right way, and that's being smart in the classroom, smart on the field, and smart off the field. I mean, this school deserves the best, and I feel like anytime someone donates, they're making it better. Having a turf field on campus that we can call our own, the community can call their own. A locker room that been established, obviously, donors like Gail Lemran starting that big time facility, and we're almost finished. Now it helps these student athletes save time. Now they can practice on campus, they can go in their own locker room, take a shower, and then go to class, So we're very thankful that these additions are happening, and we appreciate all the support from the community and also the administration. Having an opportunity to see the field named by John L. Bryant Sr., I mean, he's a guy that just comes to mind because he's not a guy that just donates. I mean, he's a personal friend of mine. I mean, he gets it. He understands the recruiting. He understands the nutrition. He understands the equipment. I mean, he probably understands football more than some of the guys on my staff, So I really thank him for, just being a special friend of mine and not just, giving, but he's also have that ear of giving me ideas on how we can always improve BCU.
This is John Bryan, and I'm calling in for the Day of Giving. For this very important function we have, I'm donating $45,000 to our Wildcat football team. Most will be used for recruiting and supplements and others. I'm also contributing $25,000 to the men's basketball for the NIL collective. So that's my total of what I'm giving now. And I want to encourage all Wildcats to join with us, and let's go ahead and make this a terrific success and be able to help support our Wildcats. So let's go, Wildcats, let's go.
Now that's what Wildcat Pride looks like. A powerful moment with head football coach Raymond Woody Jr. and a generous check that helps fuel our student athlete success on the field and in the classroom. That's the kind of impact your giving creates. And don't go anywhere. We've still got academic excellence on the way and messages from our alumni who continue to represent BCU across the nation. Right now, it's your chance to give back. Scan the QR code, visit cookman.edu/give, or call the number on your screen. We'll be right back in a moment. Keep giving. This is the Big Give Back.
I done been around the world, ain't nobody else that can do it like us with nobody help. When the chips about to fall and I back against the wall, know it's only one place I can call. All roads lead home. All roads lead home. All roads lead home. So if you with me, let me know. Let's bring it home. They know we always on the go. We bring it home. So if you with me, let me know. Let's bring it home. You should've knew it from the go. All roads lead home. Welcome to my city. Welcome to my city. The only place I know. All roads lead home. Welcome to my city. Welcome to my city. The only place I know. All roads lead home.
Hi, I'm Danae Allen, a freshman here at Bethune-Cookman University. I heard about BCU from Miss Overton, who was my avid teacher at King High School, and I never heard about BCU, so I went home and I did a lot of research, and I found out about our founder, and I knew that was a legacy that I had to be a part of. When I told my parents that I chose BCU, they were elated, overly overjoyed. So we get here, and I'm thinking to myself, how can I make BCU for me? So I start to join different organizations on campus. I serve as the freshman class president for the 2022-2023 academic school year. I also sing on the Wildcat worship team. I am a Wildcat ambassador, so I give tours every Thursday. BCU has really became my home away from home. I could not have asked for a better institution. I don't think I would want to go anywhere else. I want to make sure that before I leave my footprint here at Bethune-Cookman University. Our Vice President, VP Jones, once said, "You never know if that caterpillar is going to be a moth or a butterfly. So I make it my business every day to be the butterfly I know I can be.
It's always really powerful to see what scholarships can do. Not only helping students stay in school, but giving them the freedom to dream bigger.
Absolutely, and sometimes those dreams may take you all across the globe.
Like South Africa, where our standout criminal justice students had the chance to study at the Wildlife Forensic Academy. That's global learning at its finest.
And that's what the Big Give Back allows us to do. I was honored to cover the story in South Africa, and it will be presented in the next piece you'll be watching. And trust me, it's not one that you want to miss.
Check it out.
This is the Wildcat Report. Welcome to Cape Town, South Africa, or as locals call it, Mother City. Located on the southern tip of Africa, it's home to over 4 million people and countless exotic wild animals, including herds of beautiful giraffes that roam the plains and forests of this great country. After an incredibly long flight, a delegation of 5 Bethune-Cookman University students and 3 administrators arrived to begin a 12-day adventure in the Mother City. Our mission? Learn the latest methods to combat wildlife crime and preserve complex crime scenes. Welcome to the Wildlife Forensics Academy.
And between Mercury and Bird, we've got 14 penguin colonies.
After a brief introduction, we toured an amazing sanctuary of animals and exhibits. Very much like a zoo in the United States, except these animals were saved from poaching. Then it was on to an amazing safari ride. Back at the academy, we learned how to evaluate lab samples and perform a number of tests.
The focus of the Wildlife Academy is to train people to manage crime scenes in the wild so that we can gather sufficient evidence that we can take to court for prosecution.
And speaking of prosecution, there I was in a mock trial answering questions.
Was there any weapons found?
Yes. The weapon was in a bag, in a black bag.
All of us participated in every aspect of this important science.
We thoroughly enjoyed the fact that this group was quite enthusiastic about this particular subject, although it's not their subject of expertise. We sent them out in the cold and in the rain, and they came back and told us that was fun.
This was truly an experience of a lifetime. And for Bethune-Cookman University, we have the unique distinction of being the first group of American university students to participate in this groundbreaking program, as well as the first HBCU to receive this specialized training. The Wildlife Forensics Academy provided our students with unique learning experiences which will further their education in their criminal justice careers. For the Wildcat Report, I'm Salvador Victor. For more information about this and other things happening with your Wildcats, visit Bethune-Cookman University on all social media platforms, or check us out at www.cookman.edu. Man, watching that never gets old. It's crazy to think how an opportunity at BCU could take you all the way to South Africa.
That's the power of access to support. And it's not just happening around the globe. It's happening right here on campus in programs that are literally saving lives.
Exactly. And up next, we're headed into one of the most respected and essential programs on this campus, the BCU Nursing Program.
Whether it's in hospitals, clinics, or in the heart of our communities, our Wildcat nurses are out there making a real difference.
We sat down and spoke with the folks behind the School of Nursing to talk about what they're doing and how the Big Give Back supports keeping their mission strong.
Let's get into it.
Hello,
I'm Miriam Griffin, the Assistant Dean of the School of Nursing here at Bethune-Cookman University. The students who graduate from our nursing program go on to make a real difference in our communities. They serve in major healthcare institutions across the state of Florida and the nation, saving lives, providing compassionate, culturally competent, safe care, which makes hospital stays more comfortable for patients and their families. A degree from BCU School of Nursing opens doors. In fact, our graduates have 100% job placement and a strong start to a rewarding career. But none of that can happen if a student can't afford their education. That's why your support is so important. When you give, you help ease the financial burden for our students, allowing them to focus on their studies, graduate, and go on to become the skilled and caring nurses our communities need. Please support BCU's The Big Give Back campaign by giving what you can. Your generosity helps future nurses at BCU School of Nursing and Health Sciences achieve their dreams and serve where they are needed most. Thank you.
The work being done in the nursing program is nothing short of life-changing. It reminds us that excellence lives in every aspect at Bethune-Cookman University.
And speaking of excellence, it doesn't just stay on this campus, it goes beyond. Earlier this year, I had the opportunity to represent Bethune-Cookman University at the NAACP Image Awards in Los Angeles.
Period. We love a red carpet moment.
It was surreal. All of the superstars, content creators, and legends. And the best part of it all, I was not the only Wildcat on that carpet. BCU showed up big time.
That's what we do. We shine wherever we go.
Yes, ma'am. Now let's take a look at the recap on how our coverage went for the 56th Annual NAACP Image Awards.
Check it out.
This is the Wildcat Report. Welcome to a very special Wildcat Report. I'm Salvador Victor, and today I'm in the great city of Los Angeles. We're here covering the 56th Annual NAACP Image Awards. Get ready for the action. The City of Stars, Los Angeles, where the 56th Annual NAACP Image Awards were held on February 22nd. Thanks to the National Black Movie Association, I was invited to cover the red carpet and winner ceremony. I was able to speak to many icons, including members of the cast of 688 like Kerry Washington and Ebony Obsidian, who had this to say to young, aspiring filmmakers.
We need to be telling stories about who we are and who we love and what matters to us and our value, how important we are. So I'm excited to be telling stories in this time when our stories need to be told.
Let me tell you something. I started in short films, in student films. I used to get on buses to travel to different colleges and make stories that I believed in. And I thank everyone who believed in me then, because we have all grown together. Remember that your classmates are exactly who you're going to be working with in the future. So be kind. Be kind, because you never know who your boss is going to be, and have fun. This is your life, this is your story, this is your passion. You deserve it. You are already it. Good luck.
Hail Wildcats! Wildcats were in the house. I had the pleasure of running into another Bethune-Cookman University Mass Communications graduate, Dominique Williams, who shared how BCU helped her follow her dreams.
And to learn the part to serve, as our founder, Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune, said. And no matter what little resources we had in that small TV studio, look where we are today. And that's one thing I would say I took away, was resilience and never giving up on your dream. My dream when I came into Bethune-Cookman was saying, I want to be a sports broadcaster for ESPN. After leaving Bethune, I have tapped into so many different spaces I didn't think I saw myself doing. And I'm so happy to be a representation of that. I'm happy to be a product of an HBCU grad and to show that no matter what your dream is, it's attainable. And that's what Bethune-Cookman University taught me.
Hail Wildcats, I see y'all.
Other superstars shared their support and advice for the next generation of HBCU students.
I'm gonna say something that 50 always tells me: don't feel too entitled to anything to where you deprive yourself. Because you could feel like, oh, this is out there for you, but so entitled to that, you're blind to the million other blessings that are out there for you in the world. So gotta keep your eyes open. Don't feel too entitled to one thing because there's a million other blessings out there for you.
It's me, Jay Hood. You know me, Jay Hood from the Jennifer Hudson Show. I'm sending you guys love from me and the Spirit Tunnel, and I hope to see you at the top and meet you at the Jennifer Hudson Show, just so we can celebrate you guys. But keep doing great things, and know we are watching and supporting you all, and very proud of you. Thank you.
And that's a wrap for our coverage of the 56th annual NAACP Image Awards here in Los Angeles. I had the night of my life, and I hope you all at home enjoyed these exclusive interviews that I brought for you. For the Wildcat Report, I'm Salvador Victor. For more information about this and or other things happening with your Wildcats, visit Bethune-Cookman University on all social media platforms, or check us out at www.cookman.edu.
From Daytona to Los Angeles, the Wildcat spirit travels far and wide. That report proves it. Our alumni are doing big things on the West Coast and representing BCU with excellence. The legacy of Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune isn't just living. It's thriving across industries, across cities, across the globe. And it's all made possible by a foundation of education, opportunity, and support from people just like you. But first, a quick break. And while we're here, don't forget to give. Scan the QR code, visit cookman.edu, or call the number at the bottom of the screen. I'm Larry Steele, and this is the Big Give Back.
At Bethune-Cookman University, every day starts with promise. Here, education sparks innovation, and passions drive aspirations. Faith is the first factor in a life devoted to service.
Without faith, nothing is possible, but with it, nothing is impossible.
Bethune-Cookman University, where nothing is impossible.
At VyStar Credit Union, you inspire us to deliver on our promise, to do good for our members and our communities. That's why we offer more banking options, like better rates and no hidden fees. We also give back, donating several $1 million to hundreds of nonprofits each year. Better financial lives, stronger communities. That's our focus. VyStar Credit Union. Do good. Bank better.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Dr. Sherry Paramore, your Vice President for Institutional Advancement, and I'm pleased to welcome Mr. Joe Balloon with Sodexo Facilities.
Hey Wildcats, Joe Balloon here. I'm here to present this $100,000 contribution to the university.
Thank you so much. We are grateful for your support.
Good evening. Congratulations. Yeah, celebrate yourselves. This part goes on over your head, going down towards the ground. And then once you get it on, you want to take the back and flip it out. So again, we see the colors of the university, and it allows us to see in the front the colors of your major, so we know what your degree is in.
Tonight, we gather for a very sacred ceremonial worship service. We've come to thank God for his many acts of kindness and commit ourselves to lives devoted to service.
Graduates of 2025, you have climbed to the top of the mountain. You have completed all of your coursework. You have settled all of your financial obligations, and you have crossed the finish line. And so you can use this word, tetelestai. It is finished.
each year, the Heart of Volusia honors a nursing undergrad student who has been outstanding. Let's have a big hand for Heart of Volusia's Nursing Scholarship Awardee, Malika Jackson.
And to practice my profession faithfully.
I've had a one-of-a-kind experience, and I'll truly say that I'll cherish this for life.
The feeling is surreal. I feel very elated.
It feels amazing to be a 2025 graduate because it just brings more people that looks like me into the community.
All the challenges that I had to face brought me to who I am today, and it made me stronger.
Please move your castle from right to left.
My friends, I'm Jeff Branch, a 2005 graduate of Bethune-Cookman University and the current Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees. As we celebrate the 150th birthday of our beloved founder, Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune, we reflect on her powerful legacy and the impact BCU continues to make. Today on our Day of Giving, we're calling all alums, friends, supporters to help carry that legacy forward. Every gift matters, no matter the size. Join me in investing in the future of Bethune-Cookman University. Let's honor Dr. Bethune's vision with actions. Hail Wildcats.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Steve Holmes. I am the founder of The Av and also the host of the Thursday night show, The Real, where we talk all things Bethune-Cookman University. But today, we're here talking about the Big Give Back, which is a humongous deal considering the institution is about to turn quite a big chapter in its storied history. And let's talk about it for a sec. We are on the verge. If we hadn't got the news by now, we're probably on the verge of electing the 8th president in our history. And so I think right now we are in the the midst of a really big change in our history. So it's going to take all of us to begin to do the work. And so what is happening now is you can start to see where all the components and all the factions of the family are beginning to kind of coalesce and starting to come back together. And that's what we got to see happen over the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years, just to get us back to where we were and then beyond. And so today is huge because the giving part is where we get to help directly. There's a lot of things that we don't have control over as alumni or students or faculty or even as administration or leadership, where we can only do what we're given power to do. But this is something that everybody can participate in, and regardless of how you felt over the years about the institution, regardless of what we've been through, listen, it's time to come home. It's time to make sure we are giving back to our institution, because we are in a very unique place right now where we can take off big time. And it takes moments like these where we all get to come together and we all get to, again, coalesce around a common goal, and that's making sure that our school has everything it needs. And I know today we're not going to be able to fund the school every single dollar that it needs, but we can make a dent in what the school needs by everybody participating. And again, we don't need 5 or 6 people carrying the load for an entire Bethune-Cookman family. We just need everybody doing a little bit. Everybody doing a little bit, and then those big donors, those people with the big wallets, I ain't one of them, but the people with the big deep wallets, then it's just icing on the cake. But we've got to do our part first as alumni. And again, it's important that, especially now, as we're about to venture into electing our 8th president, that we do everything we can to let that person, let the community, let other big donors know that the family is back contributing, giving back, doing all it can through its time, through its resources, through its talents. And today's a big day. And so I'm hoping that I can count on you, that the school can count on you, and everybody else can count on you. We've already made our donation today, and I'm just hoping that if you're watching this and you're seeing me and you guys are tuning into the show, I told you this week, don't give to the show. Don't contribute a dime to the AV this week, because every dollar needs to go to Bethune-Cookman University. And again, at the end of the day, it's the students. We're doing it for them. We're doing it for the legacy of the institution. And we're doing it for our founder, Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune. So today, if you haven't done so, dig deep and make sure you give back to Bethune-Cookman University. They need you, all right? Hail Wildcats. See you Thursday night. Peace.
Hi, I'm Derek C. Fiatra, and I have the privilege of serving as the City Manager, Chief Administrative Officer for the world famous Daytona Beach. And right in the heart of Daytona Beach, it's the greatest legacy that someone could leave. That's Bethune-Cookman University, founded by Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune. And I am a son of that great university. And I need you on this big give day to invest in a young person, someone who can transform the very fabric of communities, someone who could run for office, someone who can be in a classroom teaching students, someone who could be performing a medical procedure on an operating table, someone who could be defending someone in a courtroom. I need you to invest in the greatest asset that is in America, and that is a student at the great Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona Beach. I invest every year because I know the value of a quality education. I would not be serving a community as the city manager of over 1,000 employees, 88,000 residents, 44,000 college students, 6 colleges and universities, 5 to 10 million visitors coming every year, a $358 million budget, if it were not for the education I received at the great Bethune-Cookman University. So I need you to invest. I need for you to give money, because a life will be changed that will make a transition into the real world and make an impact for other students who will come behind them. So invest on this great big give day at Bethune-Cookman University in the students that will come on that campus day in and day out. Thank you for your investment. I look forward to partnering with you as I give my check on that day as well.
What's going on, Wildcat family? My name is Stevie Baggs Jr. I'm a proud alumnus of the Bethune-Cookman University. Now look, today I want to have a heart-to-heart with y'all. I want to talk to you about Bethune-Cookman. Bethune-Cookman changed my life, and if you're a fellow alumnus, I'm sure it's changed yours. Of course, we were here to enter, to learn, and depart to serve. Now we have a chance to serve our university. We have a chance to do something called the Big Give Back. This opportunity is to give young people who don't have an opportunity to maybe graduate because they're a couple $1,000s short on the financial side. We love going to the games. We love homecoming. We love the marching Wildcats. But all of that is possible because of us being able to give back as alumnus. Not just giving back your money, but giving back your time. But particularly this give back, it's not just a fundraiser. This is about legacy, y'all. Now, if you remember what Bethune-Cookman did for you and the impact that Bethune-Cookman University had on your life, then you know the importance of what we're talking about. All of us, friends, family, alumni, it's time to step up and do something for these young people. So if the university poured into you, this is your opportunity to pour back into your university. Whether it's $5 or $500, your gift matters. There's a student out there that needs your help, and it's time for us to do it. I know that times are hard for a lot of people out there right now. But please, please find it in your heart to give back some energy, call money to help our university, all right? Just tell y'all, this is not just Mary's dream anymore, y'all. This is our dream, all right? This is the big give back, the big one. So let's show the world who the Wildcats really are. Peace and power, love and light. Salute.
Greetings. It gives me great pleasure to contribute to the Chairman's Circle as we launch the celebration of the 150th birthday of our revered founder, Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune. I am Dr. Brenda Robinson Simmons Hutchins, a 1971 graduate of the great Bethune-Cookman University, hailing from Jacksonville, Florida. I entered to learn, I departed to serve, and I am serving still. Oh God, protect, dear BCC.
Wow, what a journey. From scholarships to South Africa, from classrooms to the field, from band to alumni journey all over the world. The Big Give Back really shows us why we are so special.
And it's more than a show, you know? It's a reminder. It's a reminder of the legacy that Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune built and our responsibility to keep building on it.
Every story you saw today was powered by someone believing. Someone believed, someone donated, someone said, I'm investing in the next Wildcat.
And now it's your turn. Whether it's $1.50, $10, $100, or whatever you can give, today is the day to give back.
And giving is easy. Scan the QR code or visit the website at cookman.edu/give, or even call the number on the bottom of your screen.
You're not just donating, you're changing lives right now.
From all of us at Bethune-Cookman University,
thank you for being a part of the Big Give Back. We'll see you next time, and until then,
enter to learn, depart to serve, and return to invest.
Hail Wildcats.
What a journey it's been. Legacy, leadership, and the love for BCU. We're almost at the finish line, but there's still time to make your impact. In our final segment, we'll take a look at how your gifts are already at work and how we can finish strong together. Don't wait. Scan the code, click the link, or pick up the phone and call. Every gift, no matter the size, makes a difference. Let's go Wildcats! This is the Big Give Back. I'm Larry Steele.
Enter to learn, depart to serve, and return to invest.
Hail Wildcats.
Great. Did we do it?
You missed it.
Shut up. Come on.
Ready?
You ready?
Yeah.
Uptown, downtown, uptown, down. You can't even do it right.
I'm not a dancer. Right, I mean, it's crazy to think that Dr. Bethune's words still hit different to this day. Why is this line giving me so much trouble?
One thing BCO know, wow.
BCO know how to do, man. Amazing, great, big give back. Thank you so much for watching.
I'm tired.
You came into focus after you